My name is Tara McGee, and I'll be doing a presentation on raising children in the digital age. Today I have Nathan McGee, who is my husband, and I have Grandma here with me today as well. So the introduction, I'm going to be talking about for 5 main points. I will be talking about participation, parent-child interaction, education, and for the ages of 2 through 5, and it disrupts sleep and behavior problems. So participation, parent and child interaction, this is really important for young ages. So you want to do like a joint exploration promotes learning. Find interactive content that appeals to your child's needs and let him or her learn how to make decisions on how to explore, and help your child to tell a story or create art or discover a new topic using camera, computer, phones, or any other devices that we use today. Some examples of that would be matching games, numbers, drawing, coloring, and anything like that through online devices. The next topic is education and learning. So this can be a positive and can be a negative thing. So children who watch too much TV in infancy and preschool years can show delays in attention, thinking, language, and social skills. Not when they're being delayed, this is mainly because they interact less with the parent who is supposed to be showing them and teaching them how, while they're learning about the different shows and games and stuff like that. Parents tend to keep focus on the TV, on their own media device, and they lose precious moments and opportunities to interact and help them learn. So it's really important to be there with the child and help them and guide them and during the learning process. So applications on smartphones can be used to help and learn, such as matching games, sounds, colors, and music. This also goes with the other topic I mentioned before, interacting with the parent, so they can learn. You don't want to hand the phone to the child and say, here you go, color on your phone or play matching games, and I'm going to go sit over here. You want to be with them because they're not going to learn as good when they're doing it by themselves. It's better when you have the parent with them. For ages 2 through 5 years, this is a crucial year where you're slowly introducing digital and media use to the child. Their brains are already kind of developed, so you might want to limit the screen use to no more than 1 hour a day. I know that's kind of impossible to do in this day and age, but it's something to think about. Find other activities that are healthy for bodies and minds, like going outside for a little bit, or doing relaxing games and things that that you don't have to use media devices with, like such as outside time, educational board games. Those are important as well. They need to be outside for a little bit, not just inside and being online. So you also want to choose media devices that are interactive, educational, nonviolent, and pro-social. So some of those examples are like Sesame Street. I know it's a TV show, but it is very educational. My son loves it. He does learn from how to take baths and dancing and singing and numbers and ABCs, things like that. Media and sleep. So researchers who conducted a study report that when children spend time watching television and playing video games, it arouses or awakens their brains. That kind of arousal makes it that much harder for them to sleep or relax and fall asleep quickly. So with this, a lack of sleep can contribute to behavior problems in toddlers, preschoolers, and school-age children. Now, with this topic here, in my personal experience with my son, I have noticed that when we tend to put a movie on for him when he goes to bed, and he watches it, he's relaxed, he stays in his room, but when he falls asleep in the middle of the night, he wakes up. So the other thing is when he's in trouble, we do not put a movie on for him, and he stays in bed all night long. So I can understand what the researchers are saying here, that it stimulates the brain while they have the TV on before bed. It's not a good thing. Behavior problems. This is a really big issue when it comes to media and devices. So I read a survey that a completed questionnaire looking at their child's psychosocial functioning, including whether they show conduct problems, emotional problems, or symptoms, trouble socializing with their children, and the results showed that high scores on both measures correlated strongly with the total amount of screen time reported by the mothers of the study, as well as predicting psychological and social problems in children. So this kind of goes with, I read a little bit about it causing ADHD. I saw that. Social problems with children, as well as conduct problems, not listening. They mimic, watching TV, they mimic what the characters on the TV. You tell the child, don't eat like Cookie Monster, and he sits at the table and eat like Cookie Monster. Video games is a big thing with behavioral. When boys tend to play video games, they seem to play ones that are violent, and then they want to get angry when they're not getting to the level that they want to get, and that seems to be a problem. And it can create depression and anxiety. Okay. And that's my presentation today. And these are my works cited. Thank you very much.